Thank you so much, Chibike. Thank you so much. I was talking without knowing that my mic is muted. So, welcome to my channel. Let me start again. Welcome to my channel. If you are new in the channel, please subscribe, like the video, comment, tell me where you're watching from. In this video, we are going to talk about DOS, their activities. You can see the title. So the title says, we'll tell you what the video is all about, but we are going to discuss other things. So we are not going to concentrate only on this title. So we are going to discuss other things. But before then, I would like to remind you about the Biafran referendum that is still ongoing. If you have not cast your vote, if your family member have not voted, if your cousins, your niece, your uncle, people back home, people in homeland that you know, your classmates, your peers group, if they have not vote, please call them to order, let them go and vote. Your peer group is needed in the voting. Your age grade, anybody at all that you know that's a Biafran, let them go and vote. Please do your best, play your part, contribute the little way you can to remind people, of the voting, because that is the only way to go. We all have seen what is going on. We can see the economy of the country. You can see how everybody dragging each other, trying to blame people who shouldn't be blamed. Like the vice president have come out to blame P2B and the article about the hardship in the country, which is quite funny for me, because you cannot be a vice president and your president is next beside next beside you, or you are next beside the president. The president is there. Both of you are for the first citizen or second citizen, according to the way they put it in the country, in Nigeria. So you turn around and say that the people who bring the hardship and the problem in the country is your opponent, the opposition, which in this case P2B and Atiku. So that's not what we are here to discuss. But I just want you to know the need and importance of your vote and your contribution in making sure that others will vote. Now, that one aside, if you are joining me, please hit the like button in this video. It is very, very important that you do so, because we are going to look into what we have been told, okay, by government in exile, what they have told us about DOS in the past, that some of us are contemplating, could this be true? Could it be real? Now, listening to DOS and the agent and followers of DOS, we can now see that those things are actually true. For example, that ESN, that Mass American formed, the commanders and the people, the people who are devoted to pilot the affairs of Biafrans in that angle. I'm talking about in military angle of it. They are being paid by some of these US members, and ask me how. Listening and reading what they post, you will see that what we have been told about them is actually fact. Some of us don't have first-class information about them and what they have done in the past, but going through their posts and their comments and their videos, you have no choice than to accept the fact that what we have been told about them is real information. I will go in detail about this, but before then, let me play this video so that we will be waiting for us to join as we hit the like button. It's very, very important.
Nigeria can never. People don't know what is coming with it. They have no idea. I feel sorry for this. They have no idea. Any day,
please,
all of
please, I expect you to comment so I know who is watching, where you're watching from, so we know my people, so we know people who are followers of the platform. It is very important. Just comment. I can only see Chibike. Chibike have commented. Chibike, I thank you so much for coming, and hit like button as well if you have not. But if you have hit the like button, please don't hit it again, because that means you are removing the like. So just hit it once. It is not it's not gonna cost you or deduct any money from your bank account. It is very, very important as we move forward.
To support the one Nigeria garbage, the more you're digging your collective graves. Nigeria can never ever be fixed. It's broken beyond repair. It can never be fixed.
That is Martin Americano, okay, responding to some people who are contemplating what is going on, if this Biafran of 18, the way they normally use say it, is it working, Biafran thing. Some people call it that like that. It's quite funny because what you don't know is bigger than you, according to PM. Anyway, that is by the way. Let's listen to Biafrans who decided to, show their own support while protesting.
Everybody fuel 1 liter 1,000. I can have fuel. And then they want to look at 500. I can have it. They can get another drop 2,000. I can have it. Get him a candle. I don't have. Get a candle. I don't have. One bag of rice will go to 100,000. I can have. Ozabula sọ̀rọ̀ obodo àjọsí ìlú. I can have. Everybody fuel 1 liter 1,000. I can have fuel. And then they want to look at 500. I can have. Keke na anagodo drop 2,000. I can have keke. Kedu maka ndị mkpu? I don't have. Kedu maka ndị oti mkpu? I don't have. One bag of rice wurugoro 100,000. I can have. Otu ọbụla sọrọ obodo àjọsí ìlú. I can have. Everybody fuel 1 liter 1,000. I can have fuel. A na-ere one cup garri 500. I can have. Ndị keke na anagodo drop 2,000. I can have keke. Kedu maka ndị mkpu? I don't have. Kedu maka ndị oti mkpu? One bag of rice will go to 100,000.
This is a part of it, a way of showing their support. And some people have taken it upon themselves to criticize Igbos for not joining the protest. Some people think that Igbos who don't want to join the protest and that it is tribal sentiment or tribal, it's a tribal, should I use the word tribalism? To them, it is about tribal. It is about hatred. It's about a way of showing their grievances for people to be not being the president of the country and all that. But this our sister have a response to, because here you can see this person. Let me show you. Some of us know this guy. I think they called him a very black man. Okay, I don't know if it is clear. I'm trying to wait until the picture captured his image properly. Okay, I think it's more clearer now. This guy, indirectly accusing Igbos and calling Igbos name for not joining the protest, and according to him that it's a tribal, it's hatred and all that. But here, this our sister have this to say concerning that. Let me allow the video to roll.
The Yorubas that should protest because they did not let people be with. You should not tribalistic. People also are.
Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Igbo people, don't listen to anybody. Do not join any protest at all. It's not because IPOB did not win the election. After all, we are used to not having anybody being the president from our inside. That's not a problem. It's not because of IPOB. But it's because of the consequences of what will happen if Igbo people come out now and start saying, I'll start protesting. Now, Yorubas are protesting, Hausas are protesting, nobody is saying anything, nobody is doing anything. Let Igbo person now, Igbo people now come out and start saying that they are doing protest. Reno or Mokiri will be number one person. Fanika Yodo, whatever you call yourself, could be the number two. Now, so all the APC, them will come out. Reno number one. Reno will turn it around. Say it's IPOB. It's IPOB. They are bitter because people did not win an election or people did not become the president. They are bitter. They don't want to scatter the country. They will not join. We are used to being like this. Don't listen to anybody. Very dark man. When people, you see what they did to Igbos during the election. Were you not there? How many persons did you go to Lagos to fight for? Did you fight for them? You fight for Igbos in Lagos. Igbos were humiliated. They were disenfranchised. They were abused. They were beaten. These people watch everything that happened in Lagos State. How dare them? Who gave them mouth to speak in Lagos? And they did everything because they want to have someone they will vote for. Everybody wants to. Did anybody come out? Did people come out and say, anyway, some people spoke, what you are doing to Igbo people are not good. But not like after speaking, nothing happened because these people have power more than every other person. So telling people that they are doing tribalism, but if you like call it tribalism, the region has been attacked for a very long time. And which we don't want again. We need to start now. Before you know, they will change the narrative immediately. They will forget that Yorubas have been protesting. They will forget that Hausas have been protesting. It will not turn IPOB. They want to hijack the country. They want to hijack this country. Oh, people want to sit down and allow Igbo people hijack the country. They will change the narrative. for Lagos. Before you know, they don't scatter they don't fall for their house. We have seen not just how many months after the election. It's up to 2 months before you know they don't break it. Even people houses in Lagos, they don't destroy their things. Now they tell them, then they come out and protest. And our name no dey good for people mouth. Our name no dey good for people mouth. What every other person will do, or what every other tribe will do, and go free. If one person does that thing, it's a problem. It's a problem for Nigerians, and we have known that it is a problem. We are not maybe saying because people did not win. What is our? Are we not used to it? We are used to it. Why we don't want to protest or say anything so that it will not turn the narrative? We have Igbo businesses scattered all over the country. They have houses, they have investments. We don't want to lose it. We cannot be crying for hardship and also be crying for our investments. Yes, it will be double tears. Other people are crying one. Igbo people going to cry too. No. Since he has been president, let everybody bear it. There is nothing Igbo person, if you like, call it tribalism. That is your business, but it is not. Our name no dey good for people mouth, for Nigerian mouth, so that they will not turn the narrative around and start buying us or start doing so many bad. Because that's what they do. Now Igbo people, now where they do, now they flex on our muscle. Now we are going to flex on our muscle for this. So we have some follow. But it's good though, because imagine that it was Peter Obi that won, or maybe that became this president, and Peter Obi maybe is trying to fix things and it's not working, and it came out to be like this. Hey, Nigeria would have broken. Then will come out, other tribes, they know themselves, will come out and say, you people are here. Igbo man want to destroy our country, You people are here. All of them will have voices. Reno, number one, that will have voice. Igbo people, they want to destroy Nigeria. Now, Reno will be number one that will champion it. Everywhere. Kayode, Fanif, Kayode, everywhere. On the streets, everybody go food. Before you know, say they don't kill Igbo people. Before you know, they don't destroy their things. Do you know, say that it will be Igbo people that will lead and start begging people to be resign? This is what would have happened in Nigeria if Peter was to be the president. And things turned out to be, nobody will listen. He thought he knows everything. Yeah, come. This is what they're telling us. Say, have patience. Say, we are doing like this. Okay, now. Nobody would have listened. Nobody would have listened. Now we go even beg because the heat will be too much on us. The heat is gonna be too much. Now we go begin begging to resign. Can you please resign? Please, for the lives of other Igbo people in Nigeria. Thank God now. Thank God now. They watch. It's not about tribe. Nobody should talk anything about tribalism. But if you are sincere to yourself, you know what happened during the election and after the election. You know how Igbo people they carry them format when they do something, they will say IPOB. IPOB this one, people be this one, people will don't even do anything. We don't want the narrative to be changed. That's why Igbos won't do or say anything. I know it's not only Igbo people that voted for Peter. I know, fact, what are we saying now? Almost the whole Nigeria. But please, every other person that voted for Peter, make you know, know this, that Igbo people are deciding not to, you understand, do something. Because if you tell yourself the truth, you know what happened. You know what happened during the election. It was a hell for Igbos, some of the Igbos, especially people in Lagos State. Please, guys, we won't be able to do that because of the regional attack. The way they attack that region, that is why we won't be able to join anyone. We appreciate people have been awesome, especially the South, and some people in the Southwest. You people have been good, but if you tell yourself the truth, you know that this thing will turn around against the Igbo people. And which organization Igbo have warned every Igbos not to join any protest because.
Forget about Ohaneze. Ohaneze and Igbo one, Ohaneze not one. What most of them are doing is copying PM. Okay, so forget about what she's saying that Ohaneze have warned Igbo not to vote, not to protest. It is not about Ohaneze. See, check the date in that newspaper where Ohaneze have give their speech saying Igbo people should not come out to vote, to support, to protest or anything. Then you go and check when PM released his own statement from Biafran government in exile. Then you check the one of DOS. Then you tell me who first address people what to do. Is it PM? Is it Ohaneze? Or is it DOS? In Igbo land today, many people want to be relevant by fire, by force. All of them additional, statements. And DOS have Sahara Reporters as their number one platform, number one media to publicize their statements. You can never ever see PM statement, maybe as a speech, public speech. If you want to address Biafrans, you hardly see it in platform on any platform. Especially, you can see it on some other platform, but Nigerian mainstream media like channels like Vanguard sometimes carries his speech, his statement. Sahara Reporter sometimes, but not important, not the main speech that concerns Igbo people. They can only bring his statement maybe when he made a speech about Namodekano, or maybe when he says something about Mazakano lawyer, for example. But Igbo people in general, if PM made a statement, they will not carry it. Reason is because they want to make it look like that PM don't speak for the people of Igbos, that it is a man powerful who is somewhere making statement, on his platform without any Igbo person knowing how his face looks like or how he talk. If man powerful talk today, how many of us can recognize his voice? How many of us can say, okay, man powerful, I know him. He's a 5 foot tall. He's this chubby. He's this. Nobody know him. Nobody, but he is the one that Sahara Reporters and some Nigerian media platform always carry his statement. So to me, that is why they are doing it, because they want people to feel that PM don't have say. That is number one attack on entire Igbo race. I'm not talking here about Biafran. I'm talking about Igbo nation. One of the attack, Nigerians have, learned something from Britain. Corny life, corny, all the street way of manipulating others. That is, Nigerians have scored that one A1. Nigerian media, Nigerian government, they have scored, manipulation A1. To manipulate your idea, to manipulate your race, to manipulate your thinking, your ability to reason. They have succeeded in learning this from Britain. Why they don't talk about PM, in their platform, the way they talk about people that are irrelevant, is because they want people to feel that PM is irrelevant in Igbo matter or things that concern Easterners. But when push comes to shove, the same Igbo people run to PM for help, for assistance. It is we who are, real people from Igbo people. I mean, when I mean by real people, people who the whole thing concern. I'm not talking about other parts of Biafrans. That's why I said people who we are the real people. In terms of we Igbos need to set the record straight. Need to tell people who we follow and who we listen to. Because every now and then you see Ohaneze youth, Ohaneze group, DOS. So they make things look like we don't have anybody that we listen to. And what they do now, and I think they have advised those ones to always make sure that, once the Samaritan says something, make sure you come out and say, oh, so we can now push the narrative that you said. In this issue of non-protesting, don't protest, don't join any protest, it is PM that dished out that statement first and gave instance. He did not threaten anybody. Go and read his statement, then you go and read the statement of DOS. DOS on the other side were telling Biafrans that if you do, they will do this, they will buy you. That kind of statement. Which PM also come back to his platform and said, we don't threaten Biafrans. We don't threaten them on what to do. We don't tell them what to do. They know, but we are advising you, don't do this, don't do this, don't do that, because your life will be in danger. Just like during the election. The reason why everybody, even when PM said don't vote, no election, Go and check Sahara Reporters and Channels TV. None of them carried that statement. What they carried instead was where Imapoafo were telling people, go and vote. Where if any Igbo man, because that during that time we have Igbo people have a lot of spokesperson. Just so you see somebody who lives in somewhere in Germany, wake up in the morning and on his camera and is that we Igbo people have decided not to listen to anybody. We are going out to vote. Don't listen to any criminal who tell you not to, who tell you don't come out to vote. That is that everybody was dishing out their own statement during the election, before the election, to the extent that the lizard, is it lizard or lizard, the white, the yellow purple lady, also came out, start calling everybody who lives in abroad that is saying don't vote. She started calling everybody jobless people in Europe. We all saw the video. It was during her own time to dish out her own speech. And all these political correct statements they have made in the past, tell me how many of them have come out so far since after the election and said, sorry guys, I got it wrong. I was thinking that everything will work out perfectly. But you can see now, I think we are connected back again, and the network was having an issue, but I think we're back. So, like I was saying, none of them were able to come out and say, "Look, guys, I was wrong. I was thinking that Nigerians have realized their mistakes, that they're going to they really want to do fair and fair election, free and fair election, and the result will be given to whoever that win it." But after everything, see what happened. What do they do? The same reason that PM gave out, don't vote. That is what happened. In fact, it happened times 10. One of the reasons PM gave was, even if you go out and vote, P2B will not win the election. Even if everybody voted, he is not going to win the election. And that cements the prophecy of Mazi American that if you go out to vote, no matter what you do, that the only person that tell you who will rule the country is INEC and INEC chairman. So your voting is just rubbish. Your voting is they will use your vote, to vindicate the declaration they will make in INEC, just to vindicate it. That people come out, you can see crowd people, you can see how people, you can see about we have 100,000 voters, you have 1,000,000 voters, you have this and that. Your voting is just to give them data to back up their declaration. They will declare this person a winner. That was what Mazi American said in the past. Then PM came out and said, don't go and vote, you are endangering your life. Voting, if you go out to vote, you are systematically telling them that you are in support of Nigeria and against your freedom. That Westerners will see your activities and they will say, oh, so all this while people are shouting, Biafran, you are doing it because your brother or your sister have not been given opportunity, have not given the chance to become president. So the information was clear, but professors from Igbo land, people who should know better, political analysts, all of them were in support of P2B to become president. Some of them are 60 years, some of them are 60-something, 50-something, people who support to have a lot of experience about how Nigerian system operates. What did they do? They came out and, just like what our sister is saying here, that if P2B had become the president, imagine what would be the faith, hope of Igbos. Only because P2B won Lagos State, only because in that election that INEC, couldn't hide it anymore. They have to give P2B, look, in Lagos State, you are a winner in Lagos State, you won Lagos State. Only that statement, you yourself can tell me the punishment that Igbo have received just because he win Lagos State. Not that they gave him presidency. So imagine if P2B become president, if you have won that, if they have given, not win, if they have declared him a winner from INEC, Imagine what would have happened to Igbos in Lagos. Now compare what is going on in to Igbos business and houses in Lagos State. Compare it with what would have been the fate of Igbos if P2B would have if they managed to declare him that president of a thing. Imagine what they have done to Igbo people and their business in Lagos State. Compare it to what they are doing to Igbos now that they couldn't even give to P2B that presidency. That is what this our sister is saying, and she was very, very, very correct. Very, very. But the only mistake that she is still making is that she still think that Ohaneze people are speaking for her. That is another mistake. Remember when Wodo was the President General of Ohaneze, Wodo said that if Biafrans decide to fight or push more for Biafran die, he will become the person to sabotage it. That was a speech of supposed presidency of Ohaneze. Just like the video of this man, governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Omai, saying that that Ebonyi State will never ever become Biafran. That Ebonyi State is not Biafran. And these are learned people who went to school, people who, in fact, people who should know better. Now you ask yourself, does this man really know what Biafran means? Maybe he think that Biafran is like a club, that one or two people will just gather and okay, our name is this and that. So you can just wake up one day and say, no, I am not part of this club anymore. Just like as I am now, I'll say, okay, that my village will never ever be Africa. My village is, you understand what I'm saying? That okay, let me not use the village. That Igbo people will never ever become Africa. That Africa, no matter what people are doing, Igbos are not Africa. There are some things you can control, there's something you cannot control. Where you come from, you don't control that. It is God-given name that wherever you come from, that is who you are. You don't choose where you come from. Where you come from choose you. You don't choose where you come from. You don't say that I am not Igbo when everything about you is Igbo. For you to say that simply makes you a fool. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this our sister have said it all, but our people still need to learn how to think deep to know what you are doing. Now let me go to the comment section. Eukarya said, "My brother, you are doing the right thing. God bless you. God bless you. So God bless you too, Eukarya. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Ume. I see you. Good morning. We move. Thank you so much. Please, guys, if you are just joining, don't forget to like the program. Click the like button. It's very, very important so that YT will suggest the video to other people so that they will watch and understand what our people are going through and what you should do. Now, let me move forward from this comment from our sister about what is going on, the protest and all that. So these are Biafrans, showing how they're protesting about the hardship. That is what the Northerners want, and this kind of video, give them heartbreak. Especially, you can hear our sister, calling Reno Mockery out, or Reno whatever they call that guy who always make content for Igbos. Gives him content that he always produce, because let me say 60% of his followers are Igbos, and he's making a whole lot on YouTube and Facebook. So if my advice to Igbo, if you are following Reno Mockery, remove yourself from his platform. because going there to comment, you are giving him engagement to make money from you, because he always attack our people just to drag attention of Igbos, because Igbos are online, where our people are always online trying to comment, and no matter what you explain to the guy, the man, the old man, he will still remember who he is. Last week he was busy praising people, Bureau de Change, praising them more than the people who own business in in Nigeria. The Igbos who import goods and who do trade and buying and selling, who have the commerce of the country. He don't never praise them. His focus was on Bureau de Change. His focus was on Bureau de Change, and that is what he thinks that it's supposed to build the economy of the country. But today, we have seen a Nigerian security agencies went to Ogun State to raid Bureau de Change people and attack them, showing that they are the ones destroying the economy. So Reno will turn his eyes on that. He will turn blind eyes on that. He will not comment on that. Let's listen to these our brothers who decided to show their part. Peter Amoke, good morning, sir. We move to winning is the battle. We are in the battlefield. Okay, thank you so much for your comment. I see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me in the program. I really appreciate your time and your presence here. Okay, let's move forward and stay on the protest. And this the reason why I'm playing all those things for you to know the response and reaction of our people. Then after this, we are going to discuss about DOS and their comments on how to buy Autopilot and their members. Listen.
This formal National Health Insurance Scheme boss is asking a very important question here.
We must.
Despite the recent economic challenges in the country, why is it that the Igbo man is keeping quiet? Because in recent times, there have been an uproar in the country because of rising economic hardship, inflation, rising cost of living, hunger, Some people are even protesting in some part of the west and the north. Okay. But the man in Southeast Nigeria is just quietly carrying on his activities as if nothing is happening.
Really?
And this man is asking why.
For what? Why?
Is there something they are doing that they are not telling us? Why are they not complaining?
This world can be something else.
You see, in this life, some people are wondering why you are still smiling despite everything they have done to you. Help! And may you continue to surprise them.
Amen.
Why are Igbo? It's like the federal government is singing, share them go feel it.
This man!
Them go feel this hunger.
Okay.
And the Igbo man is singing, I'm unavailable. Them no go see.
When I want to explain it, my head will be headache.
Why are the Igbos keeping quiet?
You don't know.
I remember sometime last year, some people said they are going to teach the Igbos a lesson during the election.
Funny people.
And right now, all of us are in the same classroom learning the same lesson together.
Yes!
May you not end up learning the bulk of the lesson you are trying to teach another person.
But we hope another defeat you learn.
Why are the Igbos keeping quiet? Now, the truth of the matter is that the Igbo man is keeping quiet. Not because he's not feeling the harsh economic realities.
You get it?
Not because this condition is not affecting him. But because someone that has seen 99, what is 100? If there is anybody that has the inbuilt ability to survive and thrive in any environment and any economy, that person is the Igbo man. I'm not saying it because I'm Igbo. I'm saying it because it is a fact. Continue. Our people say that no matter the economy of a jungle, the children of a lion can never eat grass. Learn a lesson. If you have taken your time to study the story of the Igbos in Nigeria, especially during the war, you will understand the type of people you are dealing with. You don't know why it's I'm not here to tell you the stories of the war because you should have known it already. And if you don't know it, I won't blame you because they don't teach us history in school anymore. But you heard how Igbos fought for 30 months without any foreign aid or support. God will see us. How they were able to develop their own weapons, their own communication gadgets, their own automobiles, built their own airports, and we are able to develop a local means of refining crude oil. But that one is not the story for today. The main story is what happened after the war. When this Nigerian Biafran Civil War ended on the 15th of January 1970, there was this no victor, no vanquished speech, but the Igbo land was in rubble. Towns and villages, markets, schools, churches, farmlands were destroyed. It was like the fallen walls of Jericho. God have mercy. Like rebuilding a city from the scratch. And despite that no victor, no vanquished speech, that promise to reintegrate the Igbos into Nigeria, the government started with their policies, the federal government of Nigeria then. First, they brought in this banking policy, where all the bank accounts that were operated by the Igbo was nullified, and every Igbo man got 20 pounds, irrespective of how much you had in the bank account. Wickedness! People lost their farmlands, their houses, all their properties, and the only money they could hold on to were taken away, and they got only 20 pounds. For what? Why? As if that was not enough, the federal government then placed a ban on the importation of second-hand clothes and stockfish. And these were the two major commodities that were traded in the commercial towns of Onitsha, Nnewi, and Aba. They were afraid that these commodities will form the basis for rebuilding the economic hub of the Southeast. Hell! As if that was not enough, in 1974, they brought this indigenization policy, where shares and stocks owned by foreigners in businesses being run in Nigeria were to be relinquished to local interests. And they did this knowing that the Igbos has been defeated. They have no money and their economy has been battered, so they don't have the financial muscle to participate in acquiring these stocks, which these foreign holders were supposed to relinquish to Nigerians. And those from the West and the North took center stage in acquiring all these stocks, which shifted the economic balance of the Nigeria to these two main regions. 1974 to 2024, that is 50 years. Then come to any part of Igbo land and see if it looks like anywhere that was destroyed 50 years ago. There's nothing to show for it. Come and see how the Igbos, with their toil and their sweat, has been able to rebuild their economies and make it one of the fastest growing in Africa. Go to Onitsha, to Aba, to Owerri, to different cities in Igbo land and see things for yourself. People that survived all these incidents, it is now the high cost of dollar that they are going to hit their head on the wall over. No lie. Somebody that has seen Bala Blue, what is Bulaba that you cannot handle? Man! All of us are going to feel this heat in this country together.
These are brothers very, very fun. Okay, I have to. Okay, hear this from PM.
If I come now to lay the allegation, you tell me, bring evidence. So I don't need to lay allegation. I will wait for the evidence to come. That is me. I don't need to wait. I don't need to come here and start shouting, oh, Chinas and Moru have killed our men. Oh, Chinas and Moru is killing our people. Oh, and because everything that will be asking you is. So I hope the guy who was asking about evidence is here. Because this particular treachery happened today, 7th day of January. Chinasa Nworu was shocked. And as a result, because they believe they have killed everybody. You can hear him asking, who gave the order for the remembrance? Who anniversary? Who gave the order? How did you get uniform? How did you do this? He knows nothing. Chinasa Nworu knows nothing. He didn't know how they get uniform. He didn't know how they do this. He didn't know who gave order. He has nothing to offer. He has to do is to threaten the people that gave their life for your safety. And a lot of men has been killed by this same Chinasa Nworu threatening and working with Nigeria government. When they come to accuse people of working with Nigeria government, they are the one working for Nigeria government. And I have just told you now, and if Chinasa Nworu deny that he has not threatened people and they get killed by DSS, we will come and give the names of our men that were killed after Chinasa Nworu threatening them. So now you see that do not touch the sleeping lion. I have not started though. I have not started. I told you that in a few weeks' time, we will open those bin and put all these criminals in DOS, put them inside Lagoon. Because it is the only thing that will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. When our people are liberated from the criminals within this family.
They have no idea. I feel sorry for the zoo. They have no idea. Any day that all of you can go up to support your one Nigeria garbage, the more you're digging your collective graves. Nigeria can never ever be fixed. It's broken beyond repair. Can never be fixed.
Okay, let's go straight to the main issue of the day. You know, like I titled the video that anywhere you see Autopilot, anywhere you see Autopilot IPOB, send them to Chukwu Okike. That is what DOS child said. And I will show you this. I will turn the camera so you see it. I don't want to make it look like this. I am the one that cook up the story. Here we go. This is his page on Twitter. You can see. Now he said, look at it. Anyone called him or herself Autopilot deserve to be sent to Chukwu Okike. Okay, Chukwu Okike Abịama pụrụ ime ihe niile for judgment. And throw him or her, you know the word, ACID. So I avoid, problem from people who own the platform we are using. So this is him. So I believe it is very, very clear. So you understand the message, right? Now, somebody who, okay, before the analysis, before I say what I want to say, listen to this voice this video is attached to the headline that I just showed you now, okay? And one of the voice in this video is Vision 555. I think that's the name of the guy's channel. Is it Vision 555? I think so. But you hear you hear the voice. This guy is part of Autopilot, okay? And I don't think you have any problem with Autopilot or reference government in Israel or anything at all. Maybe he decided to have a break, or maybe because he's traveled or something like that. I don't think there's any problem. If there's any problem, I don't know. But whether there's a problem or not, the guy is trying to make statements. He tried to explain things in this video. The video is not complete because this guy just called the part he wants to use to justify buying others. Now let's listen.
The wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says that if her London husband dies inside DSA dungeon, Nigeria will be born. DOS that is working with Uchechi Kanu the London wife of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
You see, before I allow the video to roll more, this guy said Mazen Kanu Uchechi wife, Uchechi wife, Mazen Kanu wife, all right? Uchechi Kanu, Mazen Kanu wife. So he said that her London husband. What this guy is trying to say here, because some people believed that the lady in question is flirting, that he having affairs elsewhere, maybe he have secret husband or that, which is not justified and it is not verified. It is just hearsay. And everybody have their opinion. Some before the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, some people have already claiming that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was messing around with women, which Mazen Kanu have already debunked. So it is there. To criticize you, you cannot run away from it unless you want to be Hitler. People will hate you, people will love you. It is normal. So you understand? So even if this guy don't like the lady or don't like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which I doubt, what he's saying here could be from what people are saying about the lady in question. Do you understand? Some people have made a statement that this lady checking, when you look at what her activities ever since Mazen Kanu, disappearance of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, what have she done? What did you hear anything that she have contributed? She have not granted any interview. So people are questioning her lifestyle and activities. That is for those people. Have you seen any comment, any speech, or government in exile against Mazen Kanu's wife? The answer is no. One of the reasons why Lizzie, the one who the yellow papa who came out and called people names and insult PM and all that, PM wanted even to acknowledge her videos before the election, but people also called his attention that this lady is Maihunabo. Don't get yourself involved with her. Just let her be and mess up her life the way she's doing. And PM kept quiet, and that one ended. Now, people questioning Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife is for them, but involving PM and Biafra government is another thing. That lady, Lizzie, have also used. She said in her video that she's not happy with PM. That PM is there, watching his followers to attack Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife, which I don't see how our people reason sometimes. PM in his house should control what people post in their own platform. PM did not employ anybody. So what you do is left for you. Why are you involving him with your wrongdoing? What about people who have not insulted Mazen Kanu? Have you praised those people that are also following PM? You just single-handedly filter out people who have done something that you consider to be wrong, but they are listening to PM, and that makes PM a wrong man. Some people need to even, I don't know if they're selling human brain in shopping mall. We should contribute money and let them buy some brain for them, because the way our people reason sometimes shock me. Do you understand what I'm saying? That I'm living my life the way I want. I am in my place. I don't have any connection with anybody at all. So once I post something, how is that concern PM? Why will you, instead of you to attack me or face me, you are not facing PM because you think that I follow PM. Okay, to you think that he gave me instruction. After reading posts from PM and following him and even listening to how he talk, do you really think that he's that kind of person who pay people behind the camera to go and say something on his behalf? PM don't do. You see, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, PM cannot give you a penny for you to do, blackmail for him. These are people who are vocal and they are fearless. People not like us. They can say whatever they want to say. They can do what they want you to do in time, which is something that that they have the capacity to do. They don't pay people, under table money to go and do something for them. That's what people who does that think that the others live like the life they live. Now, what I'm trying to say is that this guy saying something, trying to make a point, the connection between Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife, Asari Dokubo, and DOS. And this guy here, who have devoted his life to copy PM, is here trying to make it look like PM and this guy is now having issue that all the autopilot, because he ended up using this guy's statement to paint every other person who is supporting autopilot, bad, and by painting them bad, in his own judgment, those people who are autopilot, who support PM, deserve to send to Chukwu Okike by using chemical or acid on them. Let's listen, because some people will watch the video and just skip.
Also says that when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu dies inside DSA dungeon, Nigeria will burn. Ohaneze Ndị Igbo that is working with the DOS
Facts.
together with the London wife of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which Uchechi Kanu referred that her London husband, if her London husband dies inside the DSA dungeon, Nigeria will be born. The same language, Uchechi Kanu, the same language, DOS, the same language, Ohaneze Ndị Igbo.
Okay, sorry about that. Let's continue. Sorry about that. Sorry, because I don't know why the network is trying to form my hand.
Yes, the same language, Ohaneze Ndị Igbo. Yet, Asari Dokubo says that she was working, he is working with Uchechi Kanu. And Asari Dokubo says that he will smoke Mazen Nnamdi Kanu alive. He will smoke Mazen Nnamdi Kanu alive.
Now, the question is, did Asari Dokubo say this thing, this our brother said here, did he say that or not? The answer is yes. The video is there. The video is there. And this guy who claimed that he wants to analyze this video failed to even do more research on what this guy is trying to say. The only thing that I cannot, explain here is what he said about Mazen Kanu's wife. Mazen Kanu's wife have not come out and said that he had meeting with anybody like Asari Dokubo, anything. No. It was Asari Dokubo on his own, on his platform, that link himself with those people that this guy is saying here. Asari, I watched that video where Asari was telling people on his platform that he is going to smoke Mazen Kanu out, that he had a meeting with DOS, with Mazen Kanu's wife and her father. Asari said that. And when DOS draft out petition against PM, they went to Finland and submitted it. In collaboration with some politicians, which I'm not going to mention here, they submitted that successfully in Finland. Do you know that Asari Dokubo came out on his platform again, saying that he have the copy here? This is a copy like this paper you see here. Okay, Asari said that the document, before they submitted it in Finland, they have already sent a copy to Asari. DOS petition against PM in Finland. Asari have a copy. This is Mazen Kanu is in DSS, so it's not as if Mazen Kanu is out. So now they are trying to make you not to understand that they have had a meeting with Asari, but the copy of this petition should be secret between DOS caucus, like top executives, right? Now the copy of that petition they submitted against PM, one of it was handed over, sent to Asari. Asari is not in Europe. Asari is in Africa. They couriered one of the copy down to Asari, and Asari was telling you that he have a copy. And the reason why none of them have the courage to even make PIM against Asari because they know Asari hold them in a special corner that if they manage to, say nonsense, Asari will let it loose. And if Asari do that, this guy who is claiming that they should throw acid, like he's saying in this video, may receive that acid if Asari happen to open mouth. DOS can never ever make him. You see Asari, you see Ejiofor, you see Uchechi, okay, Mazagano wife. These three people, DOS can never ever go against them because they know DOS members who have committed one or two things, and they will never ever risk that kind of chance to mess up. Imagine Asari was insulting Igbos, that he came out on his video using rifles, telling people that he will chase Igbos anywhere they are in Nigeria and fish them out and smoke them off. That was before the inauguration of Biafran Liberation Army. Asari was threatening that he can do this and do that to Igbo people in the country, not in Igbo land only. He was boasting that he have sent people to buy people in Imo State, that he have the contract with governors. Hope Uzodinma, was it Obiano, and in part of the north. Asari was boasting of those things. Immediately, the Biafran government come to emerge. Ever since that inauguration of Biafran Liberation Army, have you seen Asari boasting like he used to do? The answer is no. Do you know what has happened behind the scene? The answer is no. When Asari was saying those things, can you bring out any press release from DOS in countering whatever Asari said, like trying to debunk or show him that we are man also, that we have people at home, that we cannot. What else? These DOS people, they're just like somebody who witnessed another man beating his mother. Like you are there. A man is not only abusing your mother, orally, but laying his hands on your mother, and you are there as a man watching the man hitting your mother. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is exactly what is going on, and they cannot say anything. Not because not that they don't see what is going on, not that they don't know what they are trying to Asari is doing, not that what Asari is doing is actually pleased to them, but they have eat something that is forbidden fruit. They have entered their mouth, and they will not dare to risk to challenge Asari. If not PM, to be honest with you, most of the statements that DOS are claiming they are releasing today would have been coming from Asari direct, telling our people what to do, that tomorrow you people should come out and protest. Otherwise, what you see, Asari will be doing that from his hiding place in the rivers or from the Benin Republic. But immediately this Simon Ekpa came out, Asari noticed that, had intel that Simon Ekpa is capable of doing something that will make him retrieve. That was when before the inauguration of Biafran Liberation Army, Asari came out and he was telling people that Simon Ekpa, the one in Finland, have hijacked the IPOB. To him, he knew that the game have changed. There is nothing, he can't do anything. And he wanted to test the river, he wanted to test the water. He sent his men to Ihamufu. They went to Ihamufu. Who pushed his men out from Ihamufu? I will not tell you, So if you don't know, ask. But let me play this video again so that you hear this guy trying to make sense, out of nothing, trying to say something that he can't even compare. He really think that everybody is hell-bent to what they're putting out, what they're saying, and listen to those nonsense they're dishing out. If you want to say something, like in here, he was saying that they have paid, that PM have paid many people, that each time you see them coming there, they are not coming out. To him, Biafran government and media team are out because they want to drag post in IPOB. Can you just imagine that? Drag post. Do you know, these people really think everything is all about post. Like I read a comment yesterday on my video saying, telling me that I should try and join a Biafran media team and all that. It's not that way. Biafran government in Israel are not lacking in terms of media. They are okay, they are sound, they are doing their job perfectly. And they are not, they have not asked, we are looking for people to recruit. Igbos are not lacking anything. The only thing that when you see people dragging one or two things, are people that have personal interest. They want to, like this guy. When I play this video, you hear him saying where he said that that it was when after the inauguration of ESN that people feel that this thing is not a Wezuku issue. Let us join so that we can now start dragging posts with people who have been doing something. That thing you have been doing, what have you achieved from that? And not only what have you achieved, do you really think that people who have genuine job, people who are not on payroll, broadcasting every now and then, like the day of fundraising, you will see Chamaka Jere, you see Adadorama, you will see Biafran 247, you see Sonak Barawa, all these people. They are family people. They have all it takes. They are living their life, but they will squeeze their time to spend hours online broadcasting for the sake of our people, for the sake of, just to raise money to do what you yourself should be the one contributing. How many of you ask them how do they sleep every weekend? But you see people. Quite a while. Hello, Kai. Quite a while. How are you, Armstrong? I saw your comment on my video earlier today. Thank you so much. Thank you. I see you. Yes, you're welcome. Where have you been? So, guys, if I have not read your comment, I will still go back to your comment. Okay. I just want to make sure that I touch what I want to touch in this video, because each time I listen to some of these people, it gives me headache. Not bad headache. Okay, don't think that I am worried about your comment, because I know you yourself will watch this video and they think that oh, let's continue because I am giving I'm just trying. I pity you, because it is very painful to see your brother, when the person want to when he want to take soup and he's taking stand. You like Igbo people say that n'ihe ọkụ igwe na akọ nwanne oyisi oge ọ na-abịa iri nri obisulu ofesulu ana. So that's what happened to me when I see you people, because I care for you also. Even though you want to throw acid to people who you claim that you are fighting for them, if you mobilize ESN, right, to protect our land according to your statement, at the same time you are encouraging people to throw acid to people that you are protecting. Not people who have senses, people who have the sense, the brain, the idea. You are using your gullible manner to talk nonsense. Richard, I'm coming to your statement. You have commented earlier. I think you have made a comment before. Yes, I am coming to your comment. Anyway, so people who don't know these people will think that they are making sense. The only people that you people can deceive the way I'm seeing you people is people who that's the only people you can deceive, because from now, every now and then they come online once in a blue moon and they mistakenly stumble into your post and they think that they have captured everything that happened. No, anybody who followed up with the event, we actually know that you are sellouts. You understand? So let me continue with the video, because I need to round up this video. I have stayed for a while.
The same person working with Uchechi Kano, that he has a meeting with them in Togo. Then, all these people are the same people Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came to save. Sometimes we wonder, why is it that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will sacrifice himself for the whole Africa and the entire black race, not only to talk of Biafran people.
Okay.
only to talk of Biafran people or the Igbos. Something must be chasing that man out of his own house. That the wife, the mother of his children, will say, if the London husband dies, then Nigeria will born. Waiting for him to die before Nigeria will born. And
they won. Ọkwụ na-egebo ife onyonyo a ụlọ na-afụgo ife nji agwụ ụlọ fụ onye ọbụla a na-akpọ Autopilot were na-asị ụkwụ ya anya maka ọ na-abụ na-ekwu okwu a.
His voice is very, very low. I don't know if he's afraid of the statement that they want to make, and he decided to shift from mic. But what he said is that unafugo ife na unu for your ọbụla kpọrọ owu ya Autopilot wolu na acid kpọọ ya. Look at the person who made the comment so that it's not as if I look at him. Look at him. Now, if you look at this person, you see his cap, the cap that is behind. I'm talking about this cap. Okay, you can see my mouse, this cap, and this chair. You see this chair here. You see all those things that he put here, this costume. Where did he learn it from? If you have watched PM for years, where did this guy learn all those things from? You see what he hang here. You see what he hang here, trying to make himself. He thinks that PM gets respect and view because of this thing. You see. So this is the trying to lecture you on what this guy has said in the video, trying to lecture you trying to throw light on what he have heard from the video, and he don't know that people he want to teach or lecture have more wisdom than him. Because after listening to what this guy said, you may not like when he says, if you don't like, not you may not, if you don't like when he said London husband in that video, that is his own opinion. But what the sense that this guy want to make in that video, or what he's trying to say, is that Master Makan wife should do something when his husband is alive. That is the summary of the whole thing. Do something while your husband is alive. Don't wait until your husband before you say, okay, Nigeria, or let's burn it down. And he if Masakano, if Uchechi said that actually, how can you say that you want to burn it down? Okay, if your husband and you are having secret meeting to negotiate, you don't negotiate and turn around and threat. Like, I'm trying to negotiate with you so that you can give me one of this thing, this paper here. Okay, you come to me, you want to negotiate with me what it takes for me to give you this paper. This paper is in my hand. Then after negotiating with me, and I say, okay, let me look into it and see if I can consider, or probably I say no or yes, whatever I said, and you come back, you went back to your house and start threatening me that if I don't give you this paper, or maybe if this paper, have any tear in my hand, that you will burn my house. You understand what I'm saying? So automatically the negotiation that I had with you will start shaking, because you are no more looking for peace. You are now trying to price for violence, and that is what happened. So it could be that she said that, trying to make people who don't know the contents of the meeting, behind the scene, and just to make them think that, look, we still have fearless people that talk to us, that are representing us. So just to make you calm down, why she's begging behind the scene. So that could be the case here. But whatever it may be, there's no reason, nothing anybody will tell me that this guy saying should throw acid on anybody who is supporting, who is Autopilot, throw them acid. There's no justifiable reason for you to say that and think and make people to like you or to do what. Why is it so easy for him to say that? Why is it easy for this guy to use that kind of word? Do you know what it means to send people to judgment? Send them to Chukwu, Okike, because they are used to. That's what they do whenever they see somebody who do what they done, who don't buy the idea they have. So imagine if everybody start have that kind of idea and that kind of mentality, that whenever somebody says something that you don't like, the only thing you should do is to go after the person and send that person to judgment. Do you know what that means? Because if you think that you are monopoly of sending to judgment, everybody can send to judgment. So you don't threaten people that you send them to judgment just because you have mouth. Send them to judgment. And you carry yourself as the leader, as a spokesperson, as one who know how to address to people, who know how to address people, who have something to say. To him, if you ask him now, he said that he's here in this video lecturing our people. Yeah, lecturing our people on how to send others to judgment. If you have different opinion from what I have, it doesn't mean that I have to look for a way to send you to judgment. That is different between somebody who is a freedom fighter and somebody who have other agenda. Like one of their colleagues said that he had been nursing this idea that he know that he have something to do in his future, which he don't want to jeopardize, which to him that thing that he want to do, he don't want to risk that thing, is his political ambition. One of them said it, and now he's not a politician. Now his two videos have surfaced where he said in one that he cannot be a politician, he can never be a politician. And now he's trying to tell you that, look, I am sorry for what all I have said in the past. Forgive me. I have a future, and my future is now is to become a politician. That's just the truth. He said it that is not the right of his. The video is there. So I don't, like I said, anybody who said that he was a leader, that's different between Mazen Magano, PM, and all other people. If they have access to what PM have at the moment, they will misuse it. PM have capability, capacity, the support, everything we think of to even send some of these governors out, those who parade themselves as the leader in the states, like the one you have in Imo, the one you have in Enugu, in Abia. Even this day, former governor of Edo State, who is now telling people that Edo State is not Biafra. It's not that PM cannot chase him out from Biafra. They can do that. It's not violent. It is very easy to do bad thing. To do bad thing is one of the easiest things. To even manage what PM is doing now is more difficult. Is more difficult than to do what this kind of life this guy is telling people to live. To chase people because that person have different opinion from what you have. How can you do that? It's only somebody who is should I say Abanidego? Abanidego. On the Abanidego in Abodawa, like I don't like the way you talk to me like that. How dare you? Therefore, I'm looking for your neck to cut off. Oh, you should maybe be here. Oh, you should maybe. Do you know the number of people who have said nonsense thing against PM? He never raised his eyes on them. I'm not saying it because he's PM. I'm telling you what he have done, not what I think he will do. Like the other guy, one of them they said that they deported him. I don't know what happened, but PM said that they deported him. That one is moving in different land today, shooting videos, commenting all the nonsense he have said in the past. That what he's saying now. Have you seen anybody looking for him to buy? Ijere is there, thinking that he's sneaking around in different land, but people are seeing him, and nobody want to buy him because PM is different from you. And the little ability you have, you are not calling people to buy anybody not people who have done you anything wrong, though, just because the person said that I am autopilot, I like autopilot, then buy the person. That means you are not vindicating people coming out to say that you buy commanders and the ESN for supporting PM. That is the area I want to learn in this video, because I have heard people, not one, not two, not three, making confession on how you people buy commanders in ESN that Master Makano on his own, with his own hand, formed before they kidnapped him. And in this video, this guy was telling people, saying in this video that that God, that Autopilot sold Master Makano out. That is the way I paused the video. The first time I listened to the video, that's the way I just end the video, because there is no point to continue. Madness you have a level. So you can, madness that is this way, you can think that, okay, let me see if I can make this madness to calm down. But when the madness jump over your height, my brother, the only thing you can do is to look for a way to protect yourself, because anything is possible. A madman that is, his madness is there, can do and undo. Do you understand what I'm saying? So people who sold Masakano turning around to call other people, just like what, there's nothing different from that statement that he made that Autopilot sold Masakano. Like you can't, there's nothing different between that statement with the one Shetima made, that Nigerian economy is the way it is today because of P2B and the in fact opposition. He used the word opposition. So you are vice president. You are this is your regime. You and your president is the one piloting the affairs of the country, and you are telling people that there's nothing, that the only thing that opposition made the economy be the way it is, without even mentioning your predecessors, which is Buhari. You don't even want to call Buhari how he managed the economy, all the money that he stole before he disappeared, whether his what do they call it, um, double body. Okay, I don't know, because we are still looking for a way to see if the person that they just said that he left office is actually Buhari. So that one is another thing also to talk about. But what I'm trying to say is that the vice president refused even to indict Buhari government in what in the current situation of the economy of Nigeria. He don't want to mention that. He focus is on his opposition, that the opposition have caused this economic problem. Imagine P2B, who have not even be anything to do. I don't like him. I don't support him because I don't think that any Igbo man. I don't like him. Not that I don't like him as a human being, but I don't like him to the way he want to become president. I don't like it, because any Igbo man becoming president is more trouble. Will bring more trouble to Igbo people. Mm-hmm. Any other tribe can mess up Nigeria, but even 100%. But Igbo man who mess up Nigerian 1%, your property, because all the number one target of every other Nigerians is your property and your wealth. Why must we be richer than us? We're supposed to be there, not you. We are the people, we are this, we are that. So it is there. And you cannot all of a sudden trying to make it work because you are an Igbo. Let me make it work. The more you are making it work, they will unite together and make it not to work. That is the fact. So you going to be president of the country, you are endangering other people. Masakan once said that people people who say that IPOB and Biafran agitation is risking their life and their properties elsewhere in Nigeria, that it is not so. That it is you who are constantly buying land in another place in Abuja, building mansion, building this, building your companies elsewhere. You are the one endangering our life and our existence as a people. And that is just the fact. That is why the brain of Masama Nakano is top notch. Is God-given talent, and the wisdom is superb. The wisdom is superb. Now let me go through comment before I round up. We'll start from okay. Richard said, "Good morning, Kai. We are very happy with you, with what you are doing. Okay, God bless you. Keep it up. Thank you so much for your appreciation." Peter Amoko said, I think I have gone through this one. Okay, you said, "Good morning, sir. We moved to winning his battle. We are in the battlefield." Okay, I think I've read this one before. Kai report, right on. When I see you in Biafran land, we will celebrate the Biafran. Thank you so much. I appreciate your comments. Ozemene said, yes, okay. Peter Amoke said again, "I love you too much. I love you too much. Have a kiss. Continue telling us truth. We are on, we are online. We are online." I don't understand what you mean, but thank you so much for your comments. Mm. Then Gramik said, okay, detail your message. Big Daddy, are you from Jamaica? No, I'm not. I'm not. Thank you, Big Daddy. I think you're Jamaican as well. For you to say that, but black people are one. Whether Jamaica, African, we are one. If you know your history, you know that we are one. Um, everywhere. Methuselah alias 100 teeth. So you know who I'm talking about, right? Okay, Diana said US go their so their conscience to Biafran enemies for that they can't challenge Biafran enemies. That is exactly what I was saying when I was talking about Asari, and the way they respond to Asari shows that everything is what we have just said. Richard said that is always the kind of statement from US whenever our PM push them to the wall, we are not shaking. Biafran is our destination. Biafra is here already. Nigerian. Okay, we are back again. The network once it kick me out, I will be waiting until you connect back because I need to maybe I will change this network because it's giving me headache ever since I started the live stream. I've been giving me problem for some time now. My prophet is talking, continuing, telling them the truth, we shall win. Thank you, Peter. I really appreciate you. Yes, we are going to close the live stream now, but before then, I will be live with one of our brother in his channel, which I will show in my community. If it pleases you, you can join us during that time because we are going to talk about what the meeting between Ambassador President and the PM yesterday. It is very, very important. You can maybe you will notice that I've not said anything about it here because we are going to stream that if maybe in a short while. I think maybe in the next 1 hour or 30 minutes or for 5 minutes thereabouts. Let's see. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Before you go, if you're new in the platform, subscribe to this platform, subscribe to this YouTube platform. It is very, very important. Um, Richard, did I miss your comments? Look like Asari bribed US we the way Ijere tried on our PM. When I saw that Ijere message, he tried. But one thing with Ijere is that we Africans have this problem. When you are fighting with Mr. A, do not, don't be fast to escalate it to Mr. B. Finish it with Mr. A, allow it, see what will happen. This fight of Ijere with Mazamulakan, the hatred that he have with Biafra and everything started when he was in Turkey. The same, some of these US members that you are seeing today, they started, pushing the narrative, that Ijere is bad, which made Ijere, because Ijere questioned the activities, just like this guy now. Once we don't like what I'm doing, I want to buy you, I want to hate you, I want to do this. They actually, orchestrated the deportation of Ijere. That's a fact. The guy, one of the DOS member, was on live program, doing everything possible to make sure that Ijere was pushed back to East, and they succeeded. But Ijere was not happy with Mazan Megano and Biafran IPOB and all that. I don't know his reason. He even went to the meeting trying to reconcile with them, and maybe on that process he made another comment because Ijere is one kind of stubborn person, but he's showing his stubbornness, on wrong place or wrong side. I don't know how to put it, but what I'm trying to say is that he's not utilizing that stubbornness to achieve something positive. That is the summary of what I want to say. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate your time this evening. See you again later in the day. Have a wonderful day, guys. Take care of yourself and bye bye.